recognition, no nothing. I'm just waiting for the count to show up. That's all I'm doing.
Damn, why did yours take so long? Mine's just one click of a button and it goes live.
I don't know. It's kind of hesitate, but I'm certain we're live now. What is going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show. It is that. It is show number 181. I can't keep up with the numbers anymore unless I look at one of these screens. But anyway, yes, we are here, and we're going to go ahead and give it to Mark. Let him get started on all those whatchamacallits. So take it away, Mr. Mark.
What's up, folks? We got the I reviewed it. I forget what it's called. It's from Omir.
Isn't it called the Bludder?
The Rudder. The Rudder.
Blubber. It's the blubber.
With the BTFC on top. We got this awesome little pod system right here. Don't know the name of it, but we'll be reviewing it soon. Oh, shit. We got the Tony B pod. Don't know the name of it. We'll just call it the Tony B pod.
Is it the Artery Pal?
The Artery Pal 2, I think. Got the topside dual with another BTFC on top. We got some Cloud Chemist juice.
You sure remember the name of your own product, though.
Check it out. Golden Ticket.
There it
Woo!
is.
It's a real thing, folks. And I got some Ghost Stick in the pods. Or in this pod, anyways. That's it. Take it away, Mr. Mike Vapes.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Vaping on the Pulse Dual by Tony B. Also vaping on SQ with a rebirth. Vaping on that. Sorry, my down low camera is still out of order. So I have to do it this way. I have to do it old school. We got the top side with the rebirth. What else are you vaping on, Mike? We have Day One on this Arc Light by Vaping Architect. And we have Ultim Gloom with the Citadel. And I'm also vaping on the Blubber mod with the engine version 2 on top. Liquids, we'll do it like Mark does. We got Nada Framboesa. We have Taffy Splash. Oh, wrong camera, that one. Oh, sorry. There we go. Vaping on that. What else are you vaping on, Mike? We are vaping on some Crooks. Also vaping on some Skipper Milk Pie. Oh, wrong one. I'm not vaping on that. Where's the other one? Wrong one. Sorry. Where are you? Actually, I'm vaping on this too. Some These Nuts. Oh, no, I'm saying Drip Fiends. I'm sorry. I don't know where I got these nuts from. Oh, this is the one I'm vaping on. Berry Milk Pie. There you go. Take it away, Mr. ST Vapes.
I'm revisiting some old with some new. I broke out the V-Boy. I ain't used it in forever. And put the scent screen on there. The topside dual with the Goon. I like that little match she set up there. The Nord. Enjoying that one. Of course, all the other pod systems. Got some Custard Man going. And some Strawberry Shake from Camelot. Good stuff there. By the way, thank you to the sponsors, which would be Camelot and Brad's. So, always thank you for them. And thank you, Mr. Roy French. I say Roy French out there. He is a big supporter of everybody, but he's really my supporter. He kind of started with me and then decided to go with everybody else. At least we'll just say that anyway. It sounds pretty good, but... So, everybody's looking at the title of this and going, clickbait, clickbait. No, it's not clickbait. For once, I didn't clickbait y'all in on this. You know, it happens to everybody that's on YouTube that does products. And I know for at least for us, definitely happens with us. But I had a fun one this morning hit me. I was telling Mark about it. I'm going to read it for you. This is an email I received this morning. Let me dig it up. I should have been a little bit better at this. Here it is. Dear ST, hi, this is Melody from Trans Spring Vape Pen, its cartridge manufacturer in Shenzhen. I like your reviews on THC and CBD oil.
Hell yeah, smoking them blunts, baby.
It's really attractive. I've tried every way to get in touch with you. I hope to have the chance to cooperate with you on product reviews. I'm not even going to bother reading the rest. I want you to go on my videos right now. I'll give somebody out in chat right now everything I've got. If you can pull up one video that you've seen that out of me.
I can vouch for them, though. You always smoking them blunts.
Yep.
Obviously
they
so.
assumed.
Obviously so. So, this is just one instance right here, but this has happened to me numerous times, and it always seems to revolve around those type of companies, but you'll have other companies too that sit here and say, oh man, we've been trying to reach out to you forever and yada, yada, yada. This is the first time this particular company has ever reached out to me. So I've gotten to a point, I'm sick of the lies.
We love your channel.
I mean, that's really just digging deep, isn't it?
They don't read or look at half the shit when they like email someone or send someone a message.
Yep. I get juice companies that tell me, love your juice reviews that you do and stuff like that to review their juices.
Yeah.
Now, thinking to myself, damn, I haven't done a juice review in maybe like over 2 years.
It's been forever.
What are they watching?
Exactly. Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Chuck and Trucker. Smoking them blunts. Hell yes.
Look at the amount.
$4.20.
$4.20.
I like that. I like how you got that amount set up right there. That's awesome. That just goes to show you that these companies, now, we know companies lie to about shit, but the people that work for them that reach out to you are also, many of them, liars. So you never know who and what you're dealing with, but channel doesn't get normal internet and YouTube. That's not a fair statement on this part.
China is just China.
By the way, China, yes. Shenzhen vape companies. I'm sorry, I said it the wrong way. Shenzhen or China, no, they do not get internet or YouTube. But Shenzhen, China vape companies do get it. There's a way that they get it. They see the reviews when they go up before you even send them a link to it.
Yeah.
I get a message. I love the review. They know I put a review up. They saw the review. So.
Yep, they're on Facebook, Instagram, all kinds of shit.
And I know we've talked about this in the past before, but this kind of falls hand in hand. It's just like what we talked about a while back. I won't exactly go into the product name, but a particular company asked me to pull my video because I gave it kind of a bad review, but in my eyes it was. It was kind of a piss poor thing put together. But when I was asked to pull it down and I didn't do it, they lied to me because I asked them, I said, you asking everybody to pull your stuff down? And they said, yeah. And then come to find out, they must not realize that we talk with one another. They must think that everybody's in some little bubble and none of the reviewers speak to one another over here.
Yeah, so, that's what I'm pretty sure they think that too.
Cecil Bloss, Mike Vapes. I recently got an OBS engine too, and it floods every time I fill it. Am I wicking wrong, or is it common? There's 4 little ports. The cotton actually has to go in the ports, in there.
Yep.
Make sure that cotton goes like this and down, in. And it won't flood.
Yeah, that by far is got to be one RT I've had that I've never had leak. But
the only way that would flood would be if there's like O-rings missing maybe, and it's not a good seal, and it's just flowing in and filling up inside there. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. But it's either that or you forgot to put cotton in the holes.
Perfect little quote here from Mooch. Manufacturers lie because it works really, really well. We want to believe, we want to find an 80 amp battery. We want to find the super inexpensive 300 watt mod, etc. No legal repercussions for them. How very true that is, Mooch. And he is another one by far that deals with this literally on a day-to-day basis with putting wrong information on these battery labels and them sending these batteries to be tested. So
China does that with a lot of products, like even that, like, you know, like electronics and shit. They'll put like the wrong like wattage on there and just shit to make people like want to buy it.
yep,
I've seen that a lot.
that is definite. What's going on? Signature tips, Mr. Shake. What's happening, brother?
I mean, I assume they do it because they know they can get away with it because no one's going to do anything.
Yeah. Well, and most people. Well, I don't want to say most people, and I don't want to really speak for anybody, but I'll just kind of say I think a lot of people just don't say it or just won't say it on a video. So, but
China
yeah.
be in China.
And like I said, I understand that goes on all over the place, but it just, you know, I opened that up this morning looking at it. I guess it actually gave me a good laugh to see that, because that's the first time that they actually went into a sentence saying, wow, we love your videos on THC and CBD. I'm thinking, really? I was wondering maybe if I had another channel out there that I was doing these on, but
It's probably all the smoking blunt references.
it could be. But I still think I would have had to do some review videos up on it, but I don't know. So, anything come in worth a damn yesterday or today so far? Or are we still just kind of shoveling the same old stuff around?
I've been liking this little Tony B thing or
The little
artery thing.
artery pal.
Pretty nice.
What do you like most about it so far?
Like the size, it's a little different. It's like a little kind of box mod. It's like a, you know, just a little bit bigger of a pod system. The mouthpiece is kind of comfortable.
I know we just talked about this a minute ago, but what's the restriction like?
Not much restriction. I don't know. It looks like you can adjust the airflow, but I'm not sure.
You could adjust the airflow. It's just like the Lost Vapor Ryan.
That's
Yeah,
what,
okay.
that's what Mark was saying. So
Not right there. Okay.
You have an airflow control.
Right there, right?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
so you say you can get it maybe a little bit more restrictive than what the Orion is?
Same thing.
Same? Okay. Well, that seems pretty good because, of course, I love using mine. So
And then, of course, the
Actually, I could say it's a little bit more restrictive.
just
Just
a little bit more.
Inikin pod. There's so many pods. I got like 4 pods here. The Inikin pod is pretty nice. I got this thing, pretty nice. Then I got this thing, which is piece of shit.
Which one
the
is
end
that?
pod has a nice pull.
Pod heavy. The I don't know what the fuck is this thing called. The Raper. I've been calling it the Raper.
Raper. Rappler, man.
Oh my god!
Oh, wait a minute. That is rapier. Rapier.
Yeah,
Rapier,
it's
yeah.
like Raper.
Rapier.
So how are you going to pronounce it in the video?
Raper.
Raper.
That ought to get some good attraction right there.
I had anal lax today. I got Raper tomorrow. Oh my god, man.
So it's just turned into a. I mean, we've been talking about pods forever, but it's literally nothing but pods showing up now.
For me, anyways, it's been very pod heavy.
So now it's at a point to where when you used to have like your arms out like this with all these boxes. It's down kind of like this with a bunch of little pods now.
Yep.
I've got like one or was it two? I don't know, maybe 2 pods only in the queue.
Yeah, you got to do the Anakin and another one, right?
There might be I might be doing a review on the one from V Zone, company V Zone. Yeah, I got the Anakin one, which I'm working on now. What else do I got for upcomings? Tomorrow I got the video going up for the Pulse Dual and the Pulse version 2.
Nice.
Okay.
I did get something from good old VooPoo, but since I didn't review the last mod this past weekend, I don't think I'm reviewing this. It's that fidget spinner pod.
What?
It's a fidget spinner.
Is it like the Yeehee one?
I don't think I've seen a Yeehee one, but
No, that's a pod system that Mark's talking about.
Oh,
A pod system spinner.
are you serious?
people are. I've seen some kind of like presentation video on, and people are complaining in the comment section about how it appeals to kids, and
Yeah, that company is just bad enough they were in little trouble, and now they're just digging their hole even deeper.
Yes, they are.
Right when people started forgiving and giving them another chance, other reviewers, they're just fucking digging their hole deeper. They kind of remind me of Mark, you know, when Mark gets into that, when he's talking about something and he just digs that hole deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
the perfect combo, Mark and VooPoo.
it's kind of big to. So I got to use 2 hands, but yeah, it's a fidget spinner, kinda.
That I gotta say, if it maybe was a different company, that's a little. It's just a little too late. If that would have hit during the time of when fidget spinners were big,
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine that would take off like crazy.
It's not balanced right. So when you, god damn it, when you try to spin it, it's just too odd. And then when it does spin, it's like, it's all
Yeah.
Just-
Oh, they designed it and said, "Oh, stupid Americans, they're gonna love it."
yeah.
Them stupid Americans.
Oh, real quick, thank you for the donation there, Stephen Eagles. Mark, we love your bikini and wig reviews. We would like to send you our new swimsuit line, China.
Dude, I would love to do a swimsuit video and review a swimsuit.
I would probably be one as funny as it could be. I don't think I'd want to see you in it, so I probably would have to skip that. Yeah, I think you're going to get the consensus that you should not review that.
Yeah, I'm not reviewing. I mean, if you take away the spinner part, it's actually built pretty well. But VooPoo, so anti-VooPoo for a while.
Mm-hmm. Someone asked about the Orion drip tips. There's an update from Signature Tips. I know they're watching, so maybe he could answer in chat. I have no update yet. But what I did with mine is on the other drip, this is the new pod. So what I did was I took the spindle out, so they fit the new pod. And what I did was I put a little bit of tape, just one piece of tape around there, clear tape, and I cut it down to size. You can see there's a little piece hanging there. But what I do is, because of that piece of tape, it made it nice and strong, so this way it doesn't pop off. Actually, works out pretty good.
Nice. Let me back up here just a little bit real quick. Roy French brought up a good point. I don't know if they would do this as big as they are, but anything can happen. VooPoo will soon change their name. That's a possibility if shit goes south. They could do that because we've seen other companies do it, but they're a pretty large company, and I just don't know.
Right, and also, it won't be that difficult to figure out their new name.
True.
Trust me. There's a few ways of figuring it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if, like, the shit that they do and how like reviewers don't review their products, if it affects them as a company, or if it's like no big deal. Like,
It does affect them.
you think it affects them?
Yeah, I know it does. I found out that when the whole Tony B shit went down afterwards, it affected them big time.
Yeah. I'm certain.
Distributors, a lot of the distributors got stuck with a lot of their products. Nobody was picking them up.
Yeah, even though the percentage of YouTube watchers might not be big in the overall scheme, but I'm certain it could still put a hurting on the pocketbook for online vendors, for people that watch us. That purchase stuff online. Based off of YouTube reviews. So I could see them noticing that right there.
Yeah, I was searching to see if anyone did any VooPoo reviews lately, and the only people that have done them are in other countries. I haven't seen any.
Yeah.
VooPoo?
Yeah.
No, there's people doing videos for them. Suck My Mod, I know that has done videos. Who else?
Recently, though?
Yeah, Batman, Zophie, Jay Hayes.
Vaping Fagan.
No, I'm referring to from the time.
What's recently to you? Like the past week?
When Vic did his video.
That was only like not even a week ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
that's what I was referring to.
Well, that's a little too soon.
If people are going to still do the reviews.
I don't know. I haven't seen.
Well, you got to think the newest product they have out is that mod that you've got that you decided not to review.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a pretty popular mod because it's a regulated dual 21700. So you would think people are dying to review it, but maybe not now.
How long have you had yours?
Probably 2 weeks. They wanted the review out Saturday because that's when it was being released, apparently. And I don't see any American reviews on it.
So, pretty much, I mean, like you and Mike and a few others are like some of the first to receive these products in the U.S.
Not me. I didn't get it.
Well, I mean, you would be if you were still accepting it. But, so that's why you probably, I don't know the whole scenario of who's getting it and who's not. And,
I tried talking to them to see what what happened, but they're apparently going to get back to me, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure some big channels are going to do videos for them still. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's their prerogative.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of people that were at the point of where, after the Tony B incident, a lot of people had just kind of drawn their line in the sand and chose that was it.
Indoor Smokers reviewed it. That's what DB Squonk says. But remember, Indoor Smokers has no clue about anything that goes on in the vape scene.
Yeah, he's more of not really a reviewer. He's like
kind of a.
He's a present. Well, he presents something right when he gets it.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
All right, now I'm sorry.
Vaping did a VooPoo review the other. Yeah, I seen that. The cheesehead vaping guy.
Hold on, I'm going back through chat a little bit.
So. Rip will do a video for the right price. I'll do a video. Hell.
Oh yeah, Rip also has done videos for VooPoo.
I don't see Rip do, or maybe I just don't pay attention. Does he normally do smoke products?
I think he did one yesterday or today.
Yeah, but he ain't messed with a smoke product in a while, has he?
Well, no, Smoke hasn't been really releasing shit.
Okay, I guess I don't.
Oh, really... They've slowed down.
Okay.
Smoke.
Yeah, because when I seen him do that stick device, I haven't watched it, but I noticed it was up in my feed. I was like, wow, he must be doing stuff for them again. Yeah, he'll do it if the money's right.
I think anyone will review it if the money's right.
Anybody?
Anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
I like how you looked when you said that. You kind of looked at the camera like...
That's not true. If you actually paid attention to conversations we've had, they've offered me a lot of money. We're talking about they've offered me an obscene amount of money. to do a video for them. I told them nope.
I don't know.
What about you,
And
Mark?
the number was in the 5 digits. By the way.
I've done reviews for him.
Yeah, that's how desperate they were.
I didn't
5
see,
digits.
I wasn't even worried. You know, I seen everybody else reviewing them back, so I'm like, all right, I'll start reviewing for him again. But after this time, I'm like, I don't know now.
Well, let me ask you this. If everybody was just down on a product, but they reached out to you and offered you an insane amount of money, nothing that's going to put you on easy street, but an insane amount of money, where are you going to go with it?
Probably do it. Well, it depends on what the company did. Like if they really like did something fucked up like VooPoo did, like the whole Tony B thing, that was a business thing. That's between them. I didn't see no reason to stop reviewing for them after that happened. But what they did now is something totally different. So if it's just a company that people don't like, then I don't. But if it's something they did, like, you know, promoting the kids or something like that, it'd be a different story. That's why this time is a little bit more complicated because it's a little bit more important than it was before.
Well, you know what? We chatted about this. I think we've actually kind of rippled the effect a little bit last week because we brought a little light to this, and I think others noticed. But now that I know a little bit more, what is your true thoughts on this? So they sent this guy a product, and he's what, 25 years of age?
Yep.
So first of all, you got to look at it like this. They sent it to somebody of age, but this guy's audience is more of a younger generation that apparently is not even in that generation of being of age to even vape or smoke.
For people that don't vape, I don't think they have any clue that the FDA and vaping is like on the very edge. So he probably got contacted by a company, got offered a shit ton of money, said vaping. Why? Vaping's popular now. Hell yeah, I'll do it. Like he didn't think nothing of it probably. To be quite honest with you, I honestly think he thought nothing of it. Which if I was in his situation, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, I would have been like, well, it's vaping. Vaping's popular. Yeah, why? I mean, hell yeah, you know, do a sponsored video for vaping. He doesn't know that there's like, we're having issues right now with, you know, underage vaping and this and that. He has no clue. And he shouldn't have a clue either because he doesn't vape, you know. I think I blame probably, and I don't know, it's hard to blame VooPoo because it's China, and China is so like,
look, it is hard.
Know what's going on.
What do you mean it's not hard to blame VooPoo? Of course you're going to blame VooPoo. First of all, VooPoo had no business sponsoring that channel to a guy that does not vape or doesn't have an audience that vapes to do a video on that mod.
Yeah, but there's people who get sponsored by companies like electronic companies that sponsor, like, you know, there's all different types of companies that like kind of cross promote everywhere. What makes vaping any different?
Well, vaping is not something that's how could I explain it? There's a difference. An electronic, like a cell phone, is not something for health benefits.
Well, yeah, to me and you that we know that, but to someone who doesn't know anything about vaping,
who is this? Who is this? When you say to
like
someone, are you talking about the person's channel or the company?
The Ben guy, I'm assuming, doesn't vape, therefore has no clue what's going on.
Right. That's why I blame VooPoo, because VooPoo should have never approached a channel that doesn't do vaping. Has nothing to do with vaping to do a video on the mod.
I think VooPoo, along with many companies in China, are just too unaware and too kind of, I don't want to call them stupid, but just not, I don't know, I'll just say stupid. They're just too stupid to realize
they're stupid.
Damage you're doing. Yeah,
they are stupid.
That's exactly what it is.
Let me answer this real quick. I got my shit going all over.
Exactly, Kristen. Research.
J. Jerry just says, where's your proof Mike could have bought it? He stated in his video that they sponsored that video and that they,
Yep. Yeah, Jerry.
Yeah.
Was that Jerry that said it?
J. Jerry, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of your fellow peeps, too.
That is true.
Your country. I'm sure you've watched the video, J. Jerry.
Thank you for the donation there, Red Doctor. How can I get you guys to the vape conventions in Trier, Germany for 2020? I'm just a fan, but I'm willing to try. Greetings from Germany. Hashtag at work.
So we need a private jet. That's the first. And also, Mark demands that there's a hot tub in the private jet.
Yes, food and hot tubs.
Yeah.
Food, hot tub. Do we want women?
Women, food, hot tubs.
Women, blunts, right? That's the
Yeah.
blunts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We definitely need them blunts.
The demands are small, but there are many of them.
Yes.
And that's all you need. That's all you need to do. We're just gonna hang out on a plane in Germany when we get there. We need to get there.
Oh gosh.
We don't need a hotel room or none.
Well, I know there's been a lot of controversy about this particular thing that's happened. I think that I do think that the company should have looked at somebody, especially of his magnitude. It's not like they were sending it to somebody that had 100 subs. They sent it to somebody that has over 4 million subs.
But that's the thing. I don't think, like, I'm not sticking up for China. I'm just saying I don't think China is aware of any of that. All they see are numbers. They see, like, holy shit, this guy's got 4 million subscribers. If we send him our product,
Now you would think
4 million people are going to
for
see
them
it.
to see he's got 4 million subs. You don't think they look to see what his videos are about?
No, hell no.
No, of
No.
course they're gonna look, man.
I honestly
Come
don't
on.
think
It's called curiosity. You're not gonna click and watch at least 1 or 2 videos, or look through what videos he's done to see if he's done
It proves,
videos.
though, ST just got an email from someone this morning about apparently reviewing weed products. Goes to show they never watched any of his videos. I don't think China looks at any videos when they contact you.
I'm wondering. Yeah, see, that's a fine line, and I'm wondering if it's not on the other foot. Who's to say, which I don't know why it would happen, but who's to say this guy didn't reach out to Smoke? I mean, to VooPoo.
Yeah, it could be too.
And another thing. Just like we said earlier, the big companies in China have YouTube, all of them,
Yeah,
so they could see his videos.
yeah, that's true.
Now, a company like the one that messaged ST is a company that nobody's ever heard of. Doesn't even has nothing to do with the YouTube scene. I mean, not the YouTube, with the vaping scene. They're just trying to get him to do a video on fucking THC or CBD, whatever it was.
Yeah,
They're not even a vape company.
Like the way China, I think China just goes on YouTube, looks at the subscriber counts of people, doesn't look at anything else, and they see, okay, 3 million, 4 million, and they just email all these people at random. Say, hey, do you want to be sponsored by this? And whoever says yes.
Right. Now, you mean to tell me that, okay, they're just randomly going at channels saying, oh, they're just going to do the video for vape, even though you don't think they think to themselves, we're just going to send it to somebody that doesn't vape?
I honestly think they look at the view count of the videos.
Okay, the view count.
Because they barely
what is their
understand
goal?
English.
What is their goal by going? You answer this one to me since you have all the answers. What is their goal for a channel that doesn't do vaping products for him to do that video? And it has it's basically a kid's channel. What do you think the goal is?
For 4 million people to see that this popular guy is using this product, so it must
That
be.
doesn't vape.
Yeah, but
So you're promoting to people that don't vape. It's cool to vape. Why not start vaping?
Well, hold on. Let's add this to
Let the children vape.
Let's add this to the scenario. You got to remember too. In this video, the guy was adding helium to the e-juice.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's.
But I mean, I'm not. I mean, like I said, I'm not sticking up for VooPoo, but I think China in general doesn't really pay attention to what half these
All right, hold on real quick.
people do.
What is somebody just said that I'm trying to catch it real quick? Ben Phillips had 2 other vape videos previously. His brother vapes. So does that mean?
I highly doubt he's knowledgeable. I probably know more than him about what's going on in vaping than he, and that's sad to say. So,
Yeah.
but I'm like I said, I'm not sticking up for either. I'm just giving my opinion at what
Right.
I think. That's just my opinion.
But your opinion is true, though, that They're
know.
idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a whole lot of like wrong on both parts there. So, and but again, it was another black eye for VooPoo. I mean,
Yep.
they just dug themselves, and I don't even want to say they just dug themselves out of a hole, but I think they were just kind of getting to a point to where maybe some people, like Mark was saying, have kind of opened their arms a little bit up to them, and it's like, bam, it's just turned into complete messed up now.
Yeah. Now with since everyone's so sensitive about VooPoo, they're going to see this fidget spinner pod, and that's going to set them over the edge even more now.
Yeah. So, I guess that's that's the news on this one now. So, have you literally talked to VooPoo, Mark, and told them, or
I asked them, I kept asking them, like, did you guys sponsor this Ben Phillips guy? And the person I was talking to, I guess, was a sales rep. So she may not know what I was talking about. Maybe she knew and she wasn't supposed to say anything, but she's like, I'm not aware of what you're talking about. And then I told her the story. And then she's like, I don't think we sponsored this person. I'm like, well, he said in the video that you guys sponsored him. She's like, let me talk to my superior and I'll get back to you. So
gotcha?
I was just trying to get, more information. 'Cause I was explaining to her how his videos are more geared towards teenagers for the shit he does. So
It's a different story if there wasn't if vaping wasn't under a microscope. Vaping's under a microscope all over the world. So if it wasn't under the microscope the way it is, as a business standpoint for VooPoo, they did it. That's awesome. But since it's under the microscope the way it is all over the world, and they know it is, trust me, they know. Dimitris has talked to them already, and they didn't want to even participate with helping out with the FDA situation, all that. That's another thing. But they know, and they still doing that shit.
Yep.
But if we weren't in that situation as a business, for a business standpoint, what they did was actually a right thing to do. Give it to somebody. Let the name be out there. VooPoo. Maybe someone that watches that Ben, whatever the hell his name is, smokes cigarettes might say, you know what, maybe I'll try that. And I'm sure what ends up happening is, like I said before, the kids that are watching it will be like, oh, that looks so cool what he's doing. I'm gonna get me a VooPoo. Which is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Also,
because the name itself is still to this day one of the craziest screwed up names of vaping, but it's true. Nick, I lost your comment, but it's true. I mean, a lot of people aren't going to review for them, have quit reviewing for them, but they're still going to find a bunch of people that will review for them.
the reason I showed the pod system there, Andy, is because I got it in and I wanted to see what I got.
Yeah, I was curious to see it.
I doubt that's giving them any publicity. I highly doubt that.
Yeah, that's nobody even knows the name of it, much less that. So, all right, we can put that one to bed now. It's done.
that was fun.
Except tomorrow you'll see a video on that spinner from Mark.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn straight.
Mark's going to Disneyland, so
they paid for me to go to Disneyland, so I had to do it. Made best pod system of 2019.
It's already got the vote, right?
Yeah.
Storm says put Mark to bed. He's not ready for that yet. Dylan, I don't think it was good for Mark his first week. Actually, this is his second week at VooPoo, and he's already in a lot of trouble.
A lot of people, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody in chat, but a lot of people are kind of like, they let a lot of people do the deciding for them. Like, they don't look at like the what if or what could have happened. They watch too many videos. There's too many dick riders out there that do and say as everyone else tells them to do, and they can't really think for themselves. But if you think about the situation and how it happened or how it could have happened, you can't really blame either party. You probably blame VooPoo more than anyone. But
Yeah.
as I always say, it is what it is.
Damn. All right, before I put it to bed, this will be my final statement. Again, for a company of that size and the crap that they've dealt with already, you would think any avenue they travel down now, they would investigate it very well. So, and you gotta think that particular channel pulls me in no which way to think that that's a vaping channel. There's nothing about it.
Do we know who pulled the video? If it was him or YouTube or?
I don't know. I haven't heard that one.
And I'm wondering if he had to give the money back because it had to be a big sum of money. You guys got 4 million subscribers?
Thank you for the donation there, John. Greetings, ST and Mark. And special shout out to Mike. Received my package today. You didn't have to, but really appreciate it. Amazing customer service at Mike Vapes and hit that juice.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Man, John.
John, I was talking to Mike when he was getting you ready, and I says, man, you really need to go above and beyond for him. He says, I'm going to do it. So, thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
You know what? That Chris Davidson says, shame a company that makes good mods screw up that bad. I love my drag too. Again, I've never owned any VooPoo products, but the drag was like one of the, from what I hear a lot of people say, is one of the best mods out there. And, you know, of course I never used it, but not to say that in my opinion it was going to be that way, but I could see where, you know.
I think every vape company in China should have a full-blooded American working in the company that can go over all the shit they do before they do it. Like
a company like Anakin, right?
Anakin has that one dude. Is he still working? Or his name is Paul, right?
Yes, he's still there.
He's still there.
That's what they need because they do some, like, whether it be a user manual or a website or making stupid decisions like VooPoo, it could be like fixed just by one person like going over it and say, no, you can't do this.
VooPoo's in chat.
Oh, nice.
Mark, you don't work here anymore, fatty.
Damn. I guess I kicked you to the curb, son.
Unemployment, here I come.
Amy wants to discuss a single coil build in the Rebirth, so I guess this one's going to be on Mike. Oh, hold on real quick. Thank you for the donation there, Leo. VooPoo touched me inappropriately. Hashtag stand up to VooPoo.
How did you spell inappropriately? That would have been a bitch spell.
We won't get into that. Mike, do you want to tell us about any special single builds in the Rebirth? Because Amy's all about that right now.
What does she want to know? A build for the Rebirth?
She just wanted to talk about it. Oh, let me go back. She says, can we discuss a single coil Rebirth? Excuse me.
A single coil? What, to make a specifically an RDA that's single coil?
I know she's watching, so we'll have to let her update and see if that's what she's talking about.
Let's see. Can we discuss single coil Rebirth? It's awesome sauce. I guess she likes the single coil and the Rebirth. That's what she's saying.
Well, we could discuss it, but what would you like to discuss on it?
Well, there's really can't discuss it. I know Mark probably never did a single coil in there.
No.
ST hasn't even vaped his yet.
No. Nope. I wouldn't want a single coil of mine. I think.
Me too.
Dual.
I wasn't designed for a single coil.
Yeah. Dual.
People like with single coil or whatever. That was designed as a dual coil RDA.
As smooth as that one vapes, I mean, it's dual coil all the way for that, for me anyway. VooPoo's still here. Says Marky, you want drag? I drag my rice weenie on you face.
You know,
Wow.
that's
Harsh
racist.
on you.
That's racist. I got nothing to do with that one.
That's hitting a little below the belt right there.
A little rice weenie. Oh, I have nothing to do with that one. Thank you.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's mine? Where's mine?
Out of the years of doing this, I've seen every Chinese company do something fucking stupid, like completely stupid.
What other company you think has stooped to this level?
Not like, well, this is like a different level.
There you go. That's a big fatty in there. Was that a 4?
Yep, 4 millimeter.
That's a big motherfucker.
You got to think of at least one company that has stooped to this level.
Well, not like the whole like.
Well, what company has almost stooped to
But
this
what was that
level?
one company that was apparently trying to pay reviewers to give their product a good review? It was a mod a long time ago.
Oh, the temp controlled little.
Temp control and Canthol or some shit.
Yeah, I can't think of
Chinese
what.
company.
Oh, Ohm Wrecker?
No,
No.
before that.
It was the stick device.
Yep.
Oh, that was that company. Oh God, what was their name again?
Somebody remember it in chat.
Shit,
I know I can't remember what the name of it is.
Kimson. Kimson.
Yep.
Kim Sun.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there it
Kimson.
is.
That Kimson.
Yeah, that was a pretty big ordeal.
Just like so many crazy companies, Chinese companies doing stupid shit. And I honestly think like they just don't know any better. Like some of them probably know what they're doing, but there's others that just have no clue.
Yeah.
The Luggy. Nope, not the Luggy.
Don't you be talking trash about Movkin. They were good people.
Yeah, they were until you messed them up and put them out of business like you've done others.
Mark's put so far 2 companies out of business, right? Put out Movkin and Tiger Tech.
I'm going for 3 this year.
And,
We've embedded Mark into VooPoo.
yes,
Destroy them.
he just about put Og Vape out of business, but they're hanging on by a thread right
Yeah,
now.
but if you guys want to know the truth, we're gonna actually come out and say Mark's the one that planned all this stuff that's going on. Mark designed the spinner pod system,
Yep.
and he also is good friends with that guy from the UK, that Ben Phillips dude, and
Yeah.
got him to do the video.
That's
He lives next door, actually.
that's
So
why
Mark is trying to destroy VooPoo.
that's why he's so nonchalant taking up for this dude and not really just like going off on him. So
I've been paid by Smoke to destroy VooPoo, so
There you go.
all right, I want to ask this question real quick while I'm thinking about it, and we just mentioned pods. Who in chat right now, and don't do X1s or any of that crap, just do yes or no because it's a little bit easier. Who is sick of seeing pod reviews? Yes or no? That's quick and easy question. I'm curious to see it.
don't say it. Wait till I review these 4, then say it.
What was the question? I wasn't paying attention. I was reading
If-
VooPoo's comments.
If people are just sick of seeing pod reviews, I just wanted a simple yes or no.
You're gonna see a lot of yeses here because the hobbyists watch the live shows.
Yeah.
People that are
And damn, it's nothing but yeses.
But are you guys sick of seeing like pod reviews that are pods like this, like your basic pods, or do you like seeing pods that are a little different, a little unique like that, or like this Tony B one? Because like it's weird, like pod videos like this will get views. Shit that has a thumbnail like this gets no views. So I think they like seeing the little kind of different form factor.
I think the consensus is folks are sick of it. Doesn't mean that they're going to quit coming. I was just curious to see what people, at least in chat, thought about it.
Come on, folks, you gotta still watch the video. You never know what can happen in the video. what if something good happens and you don't watch the video?
Well, you got to remember too. Some people are just totally against pods, so they don't care what video you throw up, unless they know that you've done something drastically crazy like you've done in some of your videos. I don't think they're gonna give two shits about it.
But I think even if you're totally against pods, I think everyone should at least own one, because there's always going to be that time and place where one will come in handy. If you're at the hospital or something like that, I mean, perfect example. When I got my cataract removed and I was sitting in the hospital room, there was no way of bringing a mod in there and like stealth vaping it.
Yeah.
Luckily, I had a little pod. I could just real quickly, like in the fucking waiting room area.
Well, I got to say, I'm one that enjoys using them. I don't use them full time, but I do enjoy using them. So I myself, I don't have a problem. But I can understand where some people are just totally against them, or just clearly sick of seeing it and hearing about it. So, but it is a part of what we do, so you're still going to hear about it. So,
like having one as a backup in your glove compartment or something, because you'll know. I mean, or in court, I see someone said in court, perfect place, vape in court.
damn.
I mean, unless you can, if you're one of those vapors that can go without vaping for 2 or 3 hours, then you're fine. But some vapors, like myself, after 20 minutes, you start shaking. You know, I think a pod system, at least one, is good to have.
Yeah.
As a backup.
All right. And Amy made it a quick message. Please note, pod vaping is still not allowed in hospitals, Mark. So
Anything is allowed in the hospital as long as they don't know about it. Thank you.
Yep.
anything goes.
Anything goes.
All right. Why don't we do this? We're at that point in time. We got a few little trinkets to do here from the sponsors. Mark, you want to pull up a randomizer, a rigged randomizer?
Let's rig it, shall we?
Again, these little trinkets are going to be only for U.S. residents per sponsors.
Ooh.
Let me know when you're ready there, Mr. VooPoo.
Hold on this. All right, take it away.
Mike, why don't you give us a number? We got about 570 watching right now.
One. For the one dislike you got in this video.
Damn.
You only got one dislike?
Oh, there'll be more to come, believe me.
I just fucked up.
Oh, as soon as you say, well, there was going to
I know people are gonna say dislike. And now because we're talking about it, it's definitely gonna be.
Oh, yeah. We definitely I still got some pretty hardcore haters out there.
Here we go, folks. Number 1. Holy shit.
Well, you know what? We called out a number. We called out a number. We didn't even say what we're doing here yet.
Oh, yeah, well.
Well, hold on before you call out the person. So this is for the Brad's giveaway. He is giving away a Hell Beast tank and a pack of coils with that. So now,
Oh, you're up to 5 dislikes now.
let's go. Oh, they're coming.
Uno numero, however you say it. Here we go. Speaking of uno numero, Jason Lopez, congratulations.
There you go. Congrats. I'll tell you what to do here in just a second.
Before you do that, Mark, is he in the States, do you think? With that name?
It feels like an American, like a American / kind of Latino name. Like
Oh gosh, leave it to Mark.
whatever they're called, like
What gave away the Latino part?
the Lopez.
Lord have mercy. All right. The next one we are doing is for Camelot. We are doing the Apocalyptic line of juice. So, Mike, you want to do one more number for us?
Well, it shows now that you have 7 dislikes, so we'll do number 7.
There we go. 7 it is.
Hold on, PayPal payment just came in. Oh, we got a winner already. All right, let me click the randomize button. Number 7 is... Holy Jesus. Is this the name I messed up before? Guillermo Gallegos? GERONIMO GALLEGOS? Guillermo Galagos.
What you're thinking on that one?
You're hating him too now.
Full-blooded Hispanic.
Yeah, but do you think he's here? Or is he in another country? And what country do you think he's from?
He's not here. He's got to be in Mexico or Guatemala or something. I don't know.
Guatemala. What made you say Guatemala? His name starts with a G.
Do we want to take any side bets on this one?
Guillermo, congratulations.
All right, well, Bob, before we start congratulating too much, let's get a confirmation first.
I think Guillermo lives in like New York, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, apparently I'm saying his name wrong. It's not.
He's in Colorado.
Oh, this is the guy that I called Guillermo. I think he won on the vape team once, and he got pissed that I pronounced his name wrong. So it's not Guillermo. It's
Geronimo. That's his Geronimo.
Why do I keep saying Guillermo?
Oh, Guillermo's another guy. Guillermo's the guy that lives in. I think he lives in New York. That's Geronimo.
Yeah.
Oh,
person.
There you go.
Well, this is Geronimo.
Oh, you can't read.
Yeah.
Geronimo. That is Geronimo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Geronimo.
Oh Lord. All right.
Oh my God, I need to get hooked on phonics.
How can you even get Guillermo out of his name?
I don't know. I see the G and the E, and I think Guillermo.
I don't even want to know what's going on in his head right now, but I do love it. I love it. It's what brings things. All right, all y'all need to do is contact me at stvapes72@gmail.com. I need a photo ID with all your good information, address, birth date, you know the routine. Get it sent to me, and we will get y'all set up. So congratulations to both of y'all. I don't even know how to. What is it, Guillermo? Or we just gonna call him Guillermo instead of Geronimo?
Well, yeah, Geronimo, Guillermo.
Yeah, we'll just whatchamacallit. We'll start calling everybody whatchamacallit. So, but all right. Well, as always, that was a pretty good show. Thank you.
David writes, and he calls the Chinese dumb.
Here we go.
That is true. Oh Lord, we are sooner or later going to get Mark hooked up on a few little Guatemalan reading.
I don't know, just something about Guillermo. Like I knew a lot of Guillermos in my lifetime. So
Geronimo sounded. You pronounced Geronimo pretty good though. You did.
Geronimo looks like Guillermo. Like looking at it, Guillermo. No, it doesn't look nothing like it actually.
What is it? You went to the 4th grade in the Chicago City school system?
4th grade, yeah, and then I immediately jumped from 4th to sophomore year of high school.
Okay. Well, that was probably somewhere in that missing timeline there. So, but anyway, all right. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. We are going to get out of here. I do not know if it's Phil or Dimitri, but I know one of them's doing a show. I don't know whose channel it's on, but go check both of it out. You'll find it.
Dimitri's doing a show on his channel.
Go check out Dimitri. Tell them we sent y'all over to check them out. We are out of here. Don't forget tomorrow night. Never heard of them. Thursday night Vape Team. Saturday night Vape Wives. And I don't even know what the hell's happening anymore on Sunday. People coming and going, saying they ain't gonna show. People that show that weren't supposed to be there anyway. I don't know what it is anymore. Mark's kind of like a free for all now.
Well, I finally got the payment. He signed me to a 3-year deal.
There you go.
I'm still waiting on my payment. I've just got like a shake of the hand over the computer, and that doesn't seem to be working too well. But anyway, with all that being said, we are out of here. Y'all have a great night, week, all that good shit. Peace.